angels popped off. He said, fuck that noise, sent them down here, trapped them here. And it's throughout. Vedics talk about it.
Well, what, so God doesn't love us?
No, God, well, then Eve went around and found out.
Okay.
Ate some fruit. He's like, oh, damn, dog. Oh, damn.
Okay.
Y'all f with me. Y'all f with me. Bang. There you go.
Okay, so you're turning God in this story into a kind of quasi Wild 'N Out character. So are you saying that God is Nick Cannon?
Welcome to Deep Waters.
Where are you going right now?
So they crank the 5G up and then we just all get shaken and baking microwave. I love it.
I didn't say that, you absolute moron.
There was no dinosaurs. Those were Nephilim giants from the Bible.
And Lucifer is in the Vatican?
Yes.
Oh, okay, got it.
I think space is probably like just a giant liquid. Build it up, seal the wealth. When it's about to collapse, release the gays.
Are you going to get the jab?
Never. Conspiracy Social Club, aka Deep Waters.
Oh, we're in it.
Welcome home.
Yeah, we're in it, guys. Welcome, dude. Welcome to Conspiracy Social Club, aka Deep Water. I think we're just going Deep Waters from now on.
Yeah, you know,
it's a marketing ploy.
It's a marketing ploy. We want Gerber's, we want P&G,
yeah,
we want NVIDIA, we want all the biggest companies
yeah,
to sponsor
we
Deep
do.
Waters. So we
want
to
AI
curb
to
it a
sponsor
little bit.
this show.
Yeah,
it'll
absolutely.
be the beginning of the end.
Yep.
Guys, if this comes out tonight, I'm doing my last night La Jolla, so come get some.
Yeah.
And then I got something on the 30th. I'm in Costa Mesa,
Yeah.
doing a little dirty dance in Havana Nights.
Costa Mesa is cool because of the car dealerships that are there.
Yeah, I mean, it's well known for its car dealership. Fun place. You can get that all at samtripoli.com. Go to events. So driving in, I just want to start off by talking about
the three of us had nightmare commutes this morning.
Oh yeah. So in LA, if there's an accident, you're add 30 to 40 minutes to your drive. And there wasn't an accident. There was just a cop getting off his motorcycle, and everyone had to stop and stare in wonder.
Stop and stare.
It's unbelievable. And we were talking about nobody beeps. And I'm like, I'll beep at everybody.
No. I didn't say that nobody honks. People honk all the time in Los Angeles. Nobody honks at me because I'm such a good driver. That's what I was talking about.
I love your fingernails. You went hard, huh?
Oh, yeah. I had a crazy night the other night.
What happened?
Well, I went to Morongo Casino and Resort, for sure picked up COVID, probably from the tweaker that sat down next to me at the blackjack table.
Nice.
This guy sits down, and he's just fucking... I'm like, dude, you gotta go take a Xanax and go to bed. You're just gonna lose it all, dude. Don't keep sitting down at Felt right now. You're on a bender. You're on the brink. Go to sleep. The sun will rise tomorrow. But no, my niece painted my fingernails.
Well, it looks great, buddy.
Thank you so much.
So on the ride over, they were talking. I was listening to sports radio because I'm old. I'm a sports radio guy.
You look like you sell rugs wholesale right now.
Hey, dude, I love this. This is my true classic, bro. We ain't messing around here.
No, it's sick.
So, and they got to Caitlin Clark, and I don't know if you've been following this at all, but it's very interesting. Obviously, Caitlin Clark is something that we haven't seen in women's basketball, right? And for whatever that is, right? That might be the equivalent of being the number one synchronized swimmer in the world. Like it might be that kind of pull.
That was quite reductive, I think.
Right?
Yeah.
So they're just talking about how like it doesn't matter her record because her record is she hasn't won yet. They're like 4 games in. She's lost every game. And I saw this funny meme and I had to post it on my Instagram, but it's literally Caitlin Clark is trying to raise the popularity of the WNBA, and the WNBA players are kneecapping her at every single moment.
Right.
Like, dude, every time they play Caitlin Clark, it is their Super Bowl, and they show up and they just try to murk this chick.
May I ask, are the bitches bigger in the WNBA?
Yeah, they're meatier.
Okay, they're meatier.
They're meatier.
Okay.
Right? So, but I just want to take a moment to remind women, the patriarchy helps you, okay? The matriarchy kneecaps you at every moment. All right. If you think the world would be a better place for you women if women ran everything, you're wrong. Ask Caitlin Clark. Okay. And she just keeps getting sponsorships and they just keep following her harder as she goes. And they're just this giant gaslighting to get us to watch the WNBA is the most hilarious thing ever. There's too many options in the world.
Yeah.
Men's basketball is struggling for ratings. You're telling me that female basketball, which is just an extension of what people don't like about men's basketball, which is 3-pointers and layups.
Okay. So can we conclude guy in tracksuit breaks down the WNBA? Can we be done with this segment?
I'm just telling you. It's just like this notion that men are treat women garbage. You know, women treat women like garbage.
People treat people like garbage.
Yeah, but dude, there's this whole feminist thing that they're coming up in a patriarchy and they have to fight. And it's like whenever you get a female manager, she's a little bitchier because she's like, I gotta make sure you respect me. It's like, no, dude, I'm just here at Jamba Juice and I just want to do my job and go to fuck home.
No,
if you're a nice boss, you'll get nothing from me.
That's not what makes. It's the pantsuit. If you get into a pantsuit, your aggression goes up a notch.
Oh, for sure, dude.
You know what I mean?
You go zero the war criminal very quickly.
I mean, Hillary Clinton's a walking pantsuit.
Unbelievable.
And she is, she's Hillary Clinton. So, anyways, so the drive over, very bad. You didn't sleep. You were having night
I just
terrors.
could not sleep.
Yeah.
I don't know what it was, but every 5 minutes I would wake up.
Yeah. Have you tried reading before bed?
I have, and the problem is I hide my books everywhere because my autistic daughter just wants to eat all my books. So I have to hide my books, and I don't remember where I put them. I got some good books, though, dude. I got some good books.
So it's Conspiracy Christmas once again on this show. I mean, listen, I'm a little concerned that
should we just name the show that?
It's like, listen, the Olympics are special, kind of, because they come
especially when they're Special Olympics.
Yeah.
Then they're really special.
By
the way, Downs Rising. Can we all agree on that? Every time you go on Instagram, just a Downs crushing it.
Downs Rising.
Downs are rising.
It sounds like a fantasy novel,
dude. It is what Planet of the Apes is really about. By the way.
Dawn of the Planet.
Dawn of the Downs. Dawn of the Downs.
Dawn of the Planet of the Downs. Rise of the Planet of the Downs.
They're coming, bro.
I mean, who is watching these movies?
They're coming with their love, their strength, and their fat asses.
Yeah. Hey, can I tell you something? You're on fire today.
Thank you, buddy.
Thank you. I hesitate to call it Conspiracy Christmas every episode because we don't want to oversaturate or dilute the miracle of Christmas.
Sometimes it's gonna be Christmas Arbor Day.
Yeah. Like, maybe next episode will be like Conspiracy Indigenous Peoples Day. Let's just. Well, the point is, every day is a holiday on this show.
Every day,
and we have got lots of stories. We have to talk about the moon landing. We don't have the tech to land on the moon anymore.
Yeah, we just lost it. It's just so crazy.
We have to talk about the Iranian president going down in a helicopter, and then subsequently Sam blaming the Jews for it. We then have to get to Kate Middleton, who we talked about it last episode. We didn't forget.
Yeah, where is she?
We did not forget what happened to Catherine, Princess of Duchess.
Yeah, I mean, everyone just keeps moving on. That's why, like, the first 48.
How could we just move on? I mean, they've harvested her organs, and we're all just moving on.
It's just crazy to me that, like, that's why the show, the first 48, it's like, we got 48 hours until we move on. We just don't care anymore, right? That's basically it.
It's so insane to think about how many people get clipped by that show's expediting of, listen, I'm sorry that
yeah, we gotta
your
move on,
grandson
bro.
got killed, but
So-
it's been 2 days.
So the question is the blood used in the painting from the whoa.
Didn't even think of that.
Yeah, dude, because you're new to this, bro. There's 10D chess going on here, dude.
Should we break down the Mavericks versus the Timberwolves before we get into anything? Anthony Edwards looked exhausted.
One thing I will say, if you want to get into conspiracy, why is Luka Doncic's number 77? Have you ever seen a fucking guard with a number that high before? And that number 77 is an occult number. Some people think 777 and 77 is more powerful than 666. So because we just celebrated number 777 on Tinfoil Hat, it drops today.
Okay.
Right? We did a whole episode, a huge episode on 777.
Yeah.
And so as I was talking to the guy, I'm watching the NBA. I'm like, oh my God, Luka's number 77.
What is 777? Is it the number of the angels or something?
It's just all this occult Aleister Crowley stuff.
Okay, so it's bad too.
Yeah, 7-7, yeah, and then sevens.
You think when you hit a jackpot, a slot machine.
That's what they want you to do. They want you to celebrate this number.
Oh wow, that's pretty brutal.
It's kind of crazy. Why does
is,
Luka have that high of a number?
You know what else is brutal? That
all this basketball talk.
Well, definitely. But the slot machines that are the Wild Buffalo slot machines?
Yeah.
Have you seen those? We roll those into fucking Chumash casinos.
Yeah. You're like, hey, dude, you remember when we killed off all the buffalo? Here's a celebration.
Do you remember the animal that you worshipped and your entire ecosystem was essentially based off of them? Do you remember when the Texas Rangers just ran them over cliffs? So these machines are going to make you a lot of money.
Yeah.
Really, really quite an insult to injury. But let's talk about the moon.
Yeah.
I am getting closer and closer to fully convinced that absolutely didn't happen.
Whoa!
Absolutely didn't
Ryan, what
happen.
is your take?
I think it happened.
What an idiot. Unbelievable.
Why?
I actually went back and watched 2001: A Space Odyssey, and look, it's pretty good, but it's not. It doesn't look like the actual moon landing footage. It's not that good.
What are the moon landing footage really convinces you that this is it the shadows going in different directions?
Ryan, you're walking into a room with a bunch of guns pointed at you that you can't see right now.
Yeah, I'm just gonna concede. Really, ring the bell.
It's not good, dude. It's just absolutely. And then and this could be nonlinear warfare, but you always have these NASA scientists who's like, we're just trying to figure out how to get through the Van Allen belt.
Okay, so many things kind of bouncing around right now. One hot take, and sorry, light me up in the comments. I hate that fucking movie.
Odyssey?
Hate that movie.
Why?
Because it's not a story. It's not a movie. It's just it's a visual masterpiece. I get that it's brilliant, but it's like, I don't want to watch that.
Yeah.
Give me The Godfather or Apocalypse Now or even The Patriot all day over that. It's just fucking.
The Shining is amazing.
No, you know what?
What? Watch your mouth.
Stanley Kubrick was what you want to get into conspiracy. That guy was into
autistic.
Something.
Autistic.
I mean, he literally.
For sure. There's no way Stanley Kubrick was not autistic.
He turned Shelley Duvall into an autistic person. I mean, he traumatized her so much that she went insane. Not that autistic people are insane. I mean, your daughter eats books. That's the coolest, fucking cutest thing
I
ever.
love it. It's so adorable.
But
she's such a cute little monster.
So this it makes all the sense in the world to me that it was faked because this at the time, it seems more of a narrative race than an actual scientific progression race. You know, this was
to get to the moon.
To get to the moon. This was in an era of. It was a narrative era. We have to beat the Red Scare.
I mean,
we
just
have to
think
beat
about what's
communism.
being said right now, Dylan. Right now, they're talking about we don't have the technology to get to the moon, okay? But we're going to create a habitat on Mars. We're going to create a place for people to live on Mars. We're already working on that. We don't know how to get to the moon. We've lost the technology, but we're going to build a civilization on Mars.
And let's take a look at the technology that we've lost. Go ahead.
Yeah, Dylan. So we've lost space golf carts. That's what we've lost.
We've lost space golf carts outfitted with beach chairs.
69 moon rover comes quick, efficient, equipped with.
Dylan, Ryan, you think that went to the moon, bro?
Don't forget your passion. Mickey Thompson sticks in the rear with dune buggy cups.
How have we lost this technology?
I know where this is. It's at Venice Beach.
Backwards heavily antennas with tennis balls. Handy analog. Radar busser.
Dedude's got wires, bud.
Much sought after front end.
I mean,
With an indestructible poly co-packing design.
Oh, that's my favorite thing right there.
the antenna?
Yeah, the
The satellite?
antenna. Just taking in the data, bro.
Okay. So can you go to the article in the tab next to it? Because I just want to read through NASA's commentary on this. So can you zoom in a little bit? It says, we don't have the factories or tools. We don't have the materials. We don't have the expertise to understand how the real vehicle differed from the drawings. We don't have the expertise to operate the vehicle. We would have to substitute modern materials. That changes the vehicle. It changes the mass. It changes the stresses and strains. It changes the interactions. It changes the possible malfunctions. It changes the capabilities of the vehicle. We would have to spend a few years redeploying the expertise. We would have to conduct new tests and simulations. We would have to draft new flight rules. I'm sorry. We would essentially be building a new vehicle. Okay.
Yeah,
What
I mean, are we stupid?
You had lost the technology. You would never use that
Yeah, it's,
technology. What are we talking
They
about?
just think you're stupid.
Can you go up so I can see who this was?
Ned Flanders. Keep going up.
Go up.
Oh, there it is. Nope. Saturn View. Nope.
Who was this?
Yeah, can we get him on the show?
Oh no, it was just a Forbes article. Robert Frost.
Oh, Robert Frost. Yeah, it didn't.
You want to talk about a fork in the road? Let's use the beach chairs, or let's come up with something better. Come up with something
it's just
better.
unbelievable.
But the question remains: like, why do we need to go to the moon? I mean, is it anything more than a ceremonial victory? You know, I mean, what is the point of it?
Who knows why we have to go to the moon? The point is, they said they did it, and now they're like, yeah, we just lost the technology to do that.
Yeah, and also, like, listen, I get that Buzz got pissed at people constantly discrediting his achievements.
Yeah, but he constantly says it never happened. He says it all the time.
No, he doesn't.
Yeah, he does.
No, he doesn't.
Yeah, he does.
No, he doesn't. No, he punched that guy in the face for
Dude,
saying.
Buzz Aldrin getting interviewed by the little girl. Buzz Aldrin on Buzz Aldrin on Conan O'Brien
said that it was fake.
Yeah, he goes, because we didn't do it, and he just stares at him.
Do you think it's
like, just free me from this burden?
I think it was tongue in cheek, though, right? Listen, like I said, I'm getting closer and closer to believing that there's no possible way. That
I mean, dude, if you just study the astronauts enough, you did this amazing thing. You went to the moon, something that nobody else did. You give one half-ass interview, and then, hold on, is this it?
Let's watch this. Well, first, what is the
community note?
Yeah, what's the community note?
Community note says the video is clipped to omit Buzz saying "circuit breaker" And then after being asked to elaborate, explaining the circuit breaker incident, Buzz is saying that the scariest
But this
thing
isn't
that-
there's 2 clips and neither of these are them,
All right.
which is fine.
Well, you want to play it or you want Ryan to keep digging?
Keep digging, Ryan.
Okay, keep digging.
So, I forget what I was going to say. Sorry. Go on.
So they shot this.
Oh, yeah, real quick. So you do this amazing feat. Even, what is the name of the comic that talks like this? Brian Regan. You know,
love Brian Regan.
I love Brian. I think he's funny. I'm just doing my impression of Brian Regan.
You know what? My first like interactions with comedy when I was a kid was probably Brian Regan.
He's great.
Yeah.
He's great, but he has a funny bit about if he went to the moon, that's all he would ever talk about.
Yeah.
And how at every party he would just bring up that he went to the moon, right?
Yeah.
Which is really funny,
Yeah.
especially when you juxtapose it against the actual guys who went to the moon who never want to talk about it.
Well,
they did one half-ass press conference and then never did another one after that.
There are varying degrees of humility in the human species, but he has this great bit about how he went golfing with his divorce buddy that he hadn't seen in a while, and his wife was like, "So how's he doing with the divorce?" And Brian's like, "I don't know." She's like, "You didn't ask him about that?" He's like, "No, we didn't talk about it." Sorry for that. So Ryan, what's going on?
So I'm reading. This is the Conan O'Brien thing.
Okay.
Okay. Here's the. Oh well, great.
It's the whole interview.
What's all right?
But basically he says because it never happened. Go on.
Well, I was saying that when he punched that guy in the face.
Yeah, which is Sabral, who's Barry Sabral, who's been on my show and just did Rogan, and Rogan pressed him the whole time.
Yeah,
he's like, "What the hell's going on here? I thought we were doing an interview." Yeah,
he seems like kind of a pest.
He's interesting.
Yeah. Well, Buzz punched him in the face, and listen, we all lose control of our faculties from time to time, but. Seems pretty guilty if you're punching people in the face.
Well, yeah. I mean, he's probably pestering him, and I think he was with a chick, so he's getting cock blocked.
Oh, God.
So he probably was like, dude, stop cock blocking.
Oh,
me.
You think Buzz was throwing it around at that age?
Dude, I guarantee you Buzz was banging everything that moved forever.
Oh, my God.
All these chicks are like, oh, my God, you've been to the moon. I got to get some.
Yeah. I need some of that moon cock. Yeah?
So I tried reading all of the actual whatever he said and then what disproves that. Basically what he said on Conan was that Conan was like, "Oh yeah, I remember waking up and watching that." And then Buzz was like, "No, you think you did because it's been talked about so much, but in actuality what you were watching was an animation of it. Some kind of animation." And he's basically saying there was a Mandela effect where people watched an animation and then remember it as them actually being on the moon.
Okay,
so can we close this case?
Yeah.
We didn't do it.
We solved it. We solved it.
And America's a great country.
America is a great country.
Okay, so the ICC has delivered. So speaking of America being a great country,
here we go.
The ICC has doled out arrest warrants for the leaders of Hamas and Benjamin Netanyahu, proving my point that this is a very complicated issue and it's foolish to take a hardline stance on either side. Both leaders of both factions have arrest warrants out from the ICC, but the question is, how come George Bush no get arrest warrant? How come
did you hear him talk that? He went to Tonka. George Bush no get arrest warrant.
How come Barack Obama no get arrest warrant?
No.
I don't understand.
No, so
are we immune from the ICC's criminal charges?
Your distant cousin Netanyahu, he bought it's the funniest statement because it totally blew up in his fucking face. But he's like, trying to arrest me is like trying to arrest George Bush for 9/11, and everyone's like, we're down with that. Arrest him too.
Yeah,
I'm down with arresting all of them, bro. I am not on one side or the other. Arrest them all. Everyone's like, Trump's going to trial. Nobody else is. I'm like, yeah, everybody else should be going to trial. Get all of them.
It reminds me of I just feel bad for the people at the ICC who are like, we're gonna issue an arrest warrant for you. It's like the person at the LARP festival with the weakest weapon.
Yeah,
nobody's Go away. We're trying to kill people here.
So, Ryan, I have to talk to you because he's very sensitive about this. So I have a good friend of mine.
Yeah.
His name is Tony Dorado. From my high school, there was about 8 of us. We've been good friends most of our lives.
And you were all break dancers together?
No, these guys never break. This was a different group.
Okay.
But we've all been friends forever. Me and Tony, very close. When I went to college, or my years, this is early 90s, I went to UNLV, Tony went to Alfred State. After 1 year, Tony comes back, and he's super religious, right? Super religious. And I would always go through this every summer where he would pitch me on Jesus, okay? And I would just go through it because he's my friend. We're hanging out, and he just loved it. And I didn't get it at that time, right? Yeah. So he'd always pitch me on Jesus. Well, about 2 years into college, I'm back for summer. This is like 93, 94 maybe, right?
Good year.
We don't realize how good we had it then, okay?
Great year.
So I come back. He's like, hey, you want to come up with me? My church is having like a concert because his brother, Dennis, who was one of the coolest guys I've ever met in my life, was the drummer in this band. This is going somewhere, so stay with me.
Yeah, and Sam's at the concert, and he's just seeing everybody put their hands up, and he's like trepidatious.
Okay,
like,
listen to me. He's trying to mock it.
I feel ridiculous.
So this is like
right now.
93, 94. This band is singing about the towers coming down in 93, 94. And I remember hearing it going, that's fucking weird. But he was singing about the towers coming down.
Well, he wasn't singing about the Twin Towers coming down. He was
100. He 100% was.
No,
because we had discussion about. Listen, he's gonna shit all over this. So Tony over time has really into the Bible. He always says that he follows the. Let me tell the story real quick. He follows Christianity the way Jesus did. It's different from the organized religion. So he would pull me aside. He always tell me what's going to happen based on what the Bible's told him. He told me way before I was into conspiracies, way before all this, that the EU was going to form. This is way before people even started talking about the EU. Tells me the EU is going to form, and he gets into it, right?
You got all this?
Okay.
Okay, because it's going somewhere. So just
listen. So over time, we start we're talking about more and more stuff. And he starts telling me about what's going to happen in Israel with Palestine. And what he tells me is what's going to happen is that it's going to get to the point where the EU is going to step in to moderate what's going on there. They're going to actually send troops. I don't know if he said troops, but they're going to take control of the situation. The EU, right? And then he goes forward. He goes, there will eventually, whether it's in our lifetime or another lifetime, there will be a war between the pagans and the lost tribes of Israel. And he says the lost tribes of Israel will be England, the UK, Israel, and the United States.
You got all this?
Okay. So I'm just going, what the fuck's going on? This is kind of crazy. Okay, he's right about all this other stuff. So then who left the EU, Ryan? Who left the EU?
The UK.
England left the EU. And now, after the ICC has issued all these warrants, all these fucking countries in the EU are now going, we're going to respect the warrant. If he shows up, we're arresting. I'm telling you, bro, he's been right about all this other shit. And now, dude, it dawned on me yesterday when I go, oh shit, England left the EU. And he always said that Germany was going to lead the cause for the EU and the pagans. That's what Tony told me years ago. Years and years ago, before this was even a thing right now. He told me this was going to happen, and it's lining up again. Okay, this guy's great. He's great. Okay.
Sorry. I
Look, go cry about Hamas.
go cry about
Yeah,
Hamas.
go cry about Hamas. I'm telling you, Ryan, write that down.
I think it's
because this Zionist doesn't want to hear it. Write
I think
it down.
it's quite frankly disgusting that you refer to, our innocent Muslim brothers and sisters in Rafah as pagans. I would never do that.
Well, I don't necessarily know that pagan is is necessarily a bad word.
Oh, you refer to pagans in such a filthy cadence all the time.
I don't. I don't
Yeah,
remember
you do.
doing
You
that.
absolutely
I don't
do.
remember.
Do you think that
Maybe.
Do you think the Druidic people are pagans?
Yeah.
Do you think it's bad that they're
No, I don't. I think it's very funny to me that we celebrate St. Patty's Day, which is literally a celebration of genocide. We're like, yeah, let's go celebrate when we killed off all the Druids in Ireland. Let's do that.
No. It's a celebration of the genocide of snakes.
You mean in the country that has no snakes?
Well, yeah, but he got rid of all the snakes. St. Patty. He walked around with a knapsack
It's
and he killed
celebration
all the
of
snakes.
The killing of the pagans.
Yeah, no, I miss the
Because
pagans. Man.
Saint Patrick was an orphan who was treated like shit. The Roman Catholic Church took him in and then sent him there to fucking curb stomp like some weird kind of action movie.
Well, he was
revenging.
probably he was probably being a bitch, and they wanted him to commune with the forest and tie necklaces of eyeballs around his neck, and he was like, I don't want to, and they were like, then get the fuck out, and then he turned into a little bitch, like an even bigger little bitch. And then he killed everybody. I mean, it's just really sad, the history of Ireland.
When you just kill everybody, is that the most little bitch move?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, Mao, Stalin, Pol Pot, little bitches.
Respect.
Right?
Respect.
I mean, okay, so we got more to get into. The let's lay some more blame at Israel's feet. Iran is burying their president.
Now, is this the president? Like, what's the name of their leader? These countries have like 90 dudes running.
I think that they have a religious leader and then a political leader. This, I think, was the political leader. But yeah, what are your sources on the ground of the helipad telling you happened that day?
I mean, just what everybody's talking about.
What's
that? Like all these Israeli government like fucking Twitter accounts were tweeting about it. Like very quickly, helicopter, like just kind of crazy.
Okay, so you think it was Mossad?
I don't know, man. I mean, like if you go where you got here's $100 of free cash.
Yeah.
Make a bet.
Yeah.
What are you betting on? I'm taking 100 of my free dollars and putting it all on Mossad.
You know what I'm doing? I'm going straight to Wild Buffalo. And I'm hitting the big buttons, and I'm just seeing what
dude,
hits.
when you play your slot machines, do you close your legs the whole way? Just as when you sit with the women playing the slot machines, do you close your nuts the whole way?
No, I don't sit down at slot machines. I like to earn my money, so I sit and I grind at blackjack tables.
Oh, dude, I love that.
And I play by the book unless I'm feeling, a little fancy.
Little saucy.
And I don't know how to play blackjack. So, okay, so
I play by the book.
Yeah, I play by the book.
And I can't read.
Okay, so it is fishy. I think it would be a good bet to bet on the
weather,
political cat's cradle of animosity towards Iran, which I think is pretty well deserved at this point.
Why?
Why?
Yeah, what has Iran done that you think they deserve? We should be slamming their leaders' helicopters into the ground.
I don't know, ushering in Sharia law and ruining the lives of their entire country.
Did they do that?
Yeah.
We didn't assassinate. We didn't install a more.
Well, I mean, this is the
we
thing.
had nothing to do with that.
How many origin points do you want to go back? I mean, we just talked about Little Saint
Literally
Patty.
to the point where they had elected a leader, and we went in there and just deposed him and put in our own guy who's a religious fanatic, and that's what we did. They assassinate the moderates. You just pick and choose.
Sam, so do you.
Good guy, bad guy. That's still good guys, bad guys.
We just spoke.
Hey, guys. Hey. Good guys over here. Bad guys over here. Do not mix it up.
No. That's
good guy, bad guy.
No. That's you. Let's go to the Middle East, right? Let's go to Gaza. good guys, bad guys.
Okay, yeah.
According to you, it's
Yeah.
just good guys, bad guys.
Yeah.
These people are
Who
good.
are the bad guys, Dylan? The 3-year-olds that did nothing?
Oh my gosh.
The 4-year-olds that did nothing? Are those the bad guys?
I'm going
Buddy,
to
you are
fucking-
straight up a Nazi. Unbelievable. Collective punishment for these dirty 2-year-olds asking for this.
You
Unbelievable.
Listen,
this is going to escalate, but I'm just telling you.
Listen, no. I appreciate you so much.
Thank you.
Just as a human, I think you're such a sweet person. When it comes to this,
Yeah.
the dumbest shit comes out of your mouth.
Okay.
Just
All
the
right.
dumbest shit.
All
It's
right,
like it's
all right.
so
Guy
crazy.
who wants to kill children, go on.
That-
These children who are 2 voted for
Like-
these Hamas 20 years ago. Go on.
So and we had this conversation in the car yesterday where you told me to suck cock and take a ramrod up my ass.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
remember
yeah.
that?
That's political talk with Sam Tripoli.
Yeah, that's me and Sam in the car. You say you'll fully admit that you think I'm moderately intelligent.
Yeah, you have
I don't
a big
think that.
thesaurus. I think you're intelligent. I'm still figuring out how smart you are.
Okay, so you think I'm intelligent, but you also think that I think 3-year-olds voted for Hamas in 2006.
Well, what I think is that
But
you
how
have
does that make any
You
sense?
have a blind spot,
Okay.
and that blind spot just takes out all your logic and all your reason, and you just throw that all out, and you just run full force into, and you're just like, I'm a Zionist,
No,
and
no.
you just love it.
This is what you do. You take the dog farts that you love watching and you cram your ears with them. It's so much stinky fetid gas in your ears that you can't hear any of the points that I'm making. And then you just call me a Nazi.
Yeah.
Which is like, oh my gosh, to call a Jew a Nazi. I mean, that is pretty,
Oh,
that is
okay. Someone's
pretty
trying to-
charged. I mean,
someone's
my
trying to get me
God.
canceled. How
Holy
dare you?
shit.
How dare you?
So, okay, we can move on then.
Perfect.
So,
Oh my God!
You're
Can
a
we end on
Satanist,
this?
right?
Oh Jesus! It's very interesting. Again, this episode's going to drop.
And listen, dude, I don't know what to do. I really don't know what to do about this because
Are we talking about Eurovision?
no, we're talking about Eurovision, but I'm still like, I just want to apologize to the fans because they don't want us to fight about this. It's not conspiratorial. It's just political. And that's not what the show's about. But it's a big fucking thing right now. And me and Sam disagree vehemently about it. And we get into these conversations where he turns my asshole into a
Yeah,
fucking...
I call you faggot a lot.
No. Can you flag that, please? Can you flag that? It's all love, okay? It's all love. And I genuinely do love the fans a lot.
Okay,
We
I know
couldn't
you
do
do.
it. We
I
couldn't
know
do
you
it
do.
without
Okay,
them.
so you brought up this. So
Yeah.
again, this is a great way to end the show because we kind of started with this in a weird. I mean, we started with women's basketball, which I think this might be equivalent to, but.
Do you think the WNBA is an occult ritual?
Well, I mean, we've already talked about it. Like with this push of trans in sports, how come there hasn't been one dude who just can't even make the G League is like, I don't want to go play. I'm just gonna dress up like a woman and dominate the WNBA.
I think that's what Bronny James should do.
I do too,
No,
dude.
Bronny James did well at the combine. He can make it in the NBA.
He can't.
He's not gonna be
at
his
this
father,
point. He
but-
needs like 2 or 3 more years of school to really hone because he needs to turn into a traditional point guard because he's not tall enough to be a shooting guard. But the point is,
Yeah.
So as we get into this thing, so there's
Can you zoom in on that? What is her name again? Great name.
Bambi Thug.
Bambi Thug.
have you seen Late Night with the Devil yet?
No.
Have you seen that?
Yeah.
I was gonna watch it last night.
What's Late Night with the Devil?
It's this crazy movie, dude. We
Oh,
watch clips,
oh.
dude. It's got weird energy, dog.
Oh.
But it's like, have you seen it? Like, it's 93 minutes long, which is a Thelema number. It made $666,000 on Sunday when it came out. Crazy numbers. And so it's kind of getting into this occult shit, right? So when I see this on the screen, we're going to discuss this. I'm in my heart of hearts, Dylan, I really do believe this, that the world that we live in is the occult and that the Christian, Jewish, Muslim, whatever religion you are, that is the counter to this real reality, that this is the real reality of where we live in. That this stuff is not getting, it's not that things are getting worse, they're just getting more obvious. And that's why people like this will do this show, because most Americans don't understand what Eurovision is.
It's the biggest.
Eurovision is what American Idol came from. He goes, oh, dude, we should turn this into a TV show.
Yeah.
And
next thing you know, you got fucking Paula Abdul all pilled out telling people that they're going to be a star. And she was not right.
But here, will you play this? I forget, what is this country? Norway?
Ireland.
Ireland, dude. Ireland's going through it right now. By the way, descendants of Atlantis, most likely. Go on.
Okay.
What is going on? This Ireland, this won. This beat everybody in Ireland. Maybe Ireland needs some like black immigrant dick to fucking mix it up, because they got no rhythm.
No rhythm.
What is that? And have you seen like the guy she does it with? Like, it's so, but it's just, it's not getting worse. It's just becoming more obvious.
Oh my God.
If you study like Christianity, and people are like, why would a God allow this? Because, you know, in the Bible, it says God, even in Vedic astrology, they talk about this. Hinduism, they talk about this. God took entities and trapped them in this reality, and they control this reality. And this is what we're getting right now.
Why did God do that?
Because they wage war against God. They try to overthrow God.
But this reality is the things that are made in his own image.
What?
This reality also has the things.
God created this reality, right? This is whether through all the...
and then we know the story. God created this reality, put the creatures, his most prized possessions that he created in his own image to populate the reality, turned us into goldfish, and then Satan came and gave us intelligence.
A bunch of angels popped off. He said, fuck that noise, sent them down here, trapped them here. And it's throughout. Vedics talk about it.
What, so God doesn't love us?
No, God, well then Eve, when he fucked around and found out, ate some fruit. He's like, oh, damn, dog. Oh, damn.
Okay.
Y'all fucking with me. Bang, there you go.
Okay, so you're turning God in this story into a kind of quasi Wild 'N Out character. So are you saying that God is Nick Cannon?
Well, you know, Nick Cannon and what's his face, the football player from Miami, they have like 90 kids. God said replenish, dog. Gotta replenish. Blast away.
Yeah.
What's his name, the football player?
Tyreek Hill.
Tyreek Hill, dude. And he knocked up nothing but 10s. I think there was 1 9 in there and the rest of them 10. He's like, dog, you're going to catch this one. Long bombs. Bang.
What is a long bomb?
That's called nutting.
What?
He's nutting in them.
So what did Tyreek Hill get in trouble for? What, did he kick a kid down the stairs or something?
Oh, some pretty bad stuff. Yeah, I think he like beat one of his kids.
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
also like beat his like first girl.
They all do that though.
Yeah, it wasn't on camera though, right?
I shouldn't say that. But we've seen where a bunch of athletes have gotten in trouble for being old school dads.
Yeah.
Adrian Peterson, Dwight Howard.
Yeah.
And now Tyreek Hill.
That's quite a euphemism for domestic violence.
Well, you know what's so interesting is that
Old school dad.
Old school dad.
My God.
So what the fuck was
I'm so blown away that like, okay, so there's a video of God, who's the running back on the Bengals?
Joe Mixon.
Mixon walks.
Not anymore. He's on Texas.
Joe Mixon walks.
Texas is gonna mess some people up this year.
Joe
dude.
Mixon walks into a I'm not doing this for racial purposes, I just think it was either a Chick-fil-A or a Panera Bread. Okay? And he just knocks a girl out, just stone cold knocks a girl out, flopped over on the table like a CPR dummy, and then he's just on the Bengals? I mean,
is that what happened?
Oh yeah, it's actually one of the more wild ones. Like he just walks in, it looks like it's like almost like a 17, 18-year-old chick, and he just knocks her out.
Why is he hit her? What'd she do? I mean, not that she deserves it, but like did she say something?
I'm not sure what she did, but whatever it was, I don't think it was deserving of getting knocked out cold on a fucking vinyl table.
Was it P. Diddy bad?
Oh, can we end with P. Diddy?
Yeah, of
really
course.
Quickly. Yeah, can you just look up what that bitch do? P. Diddy's video came out, beating and dragging Cassie all over the place, and I don't know. Do you think that he was just wealthy enough to stop it, or do you think that he was in the FBI?
Oh, dude, he's 100% FBI. So have you seen this thing, Orlando Brown? Do you know this like kid actor, Orlando Brown, I think is his name?
Was he on That's So Raven?
I think so.
Okay.
But he basically has come out saying crazy stuff.
Yeah.
And one thing he said was that it was never that first of all, PD's never going to jail. He's got too much stuff on these guys. But that dude is coming out and he's listing all the dudes he said he's banged.
Did he bang them or did he get raped by them?
No, he said he banged them. And guess who he said? Cat Williams.
Oh, come on. Come on, Orlando.
And dude, Cat Williams, I says, just set up this snitch shit where just everybody just snitching on everybody. And you go, how much of it is real? I don't know, but they're just snitching on each other.
Yeah.
It's kind of crazy, dude.
Yeah. Keep the marbles in the bag, Cat.
Yeah. Can we have secrets, man?
Don't spill the marbles all over the place because people are going to step on them and they're going to hurt. And
let me see if I can find that video.
It's just a bad thing. But yeah, this is these people that the FBI taps, and we don't know if that happened or not, but they get a little overconfident. You have to understand that if the FBI taps you for something, they know what the expiration date is on you, and you don't think there is an expiration date.
Where should I send this?
Text it to me. So I think Diddy thought
texted it to you.
Diddy thought that he was Leo DiCaprio at the front of the Titanic, pre-crash. And what he didn't know is that.
So this guy, this is a dude who did a bunch of time. He's got really great really great channel where he breaks down crime and prison culture. And he's supposedly like on his channel, he's the nicest guy. But like dudes who knew him in prison said that dude didn't fuck around, right? Like he didn't put up with shit.
Yeah.
But he's the nicest guy on his channel.
Yeah.
But he found this video. That's the Orlando Brown guy. Let's watch this real quick.
Have y'all heard what Orlando Brown be saying about Cat Williams? Who you made love with?
Bow Wow, Busta Rhymes.
You smashed Drake?
No, I never smashed.
Oh, you made love to Drake.
And Cat Williams.
And he didn't just say this once. He said this on multiple occasions.
I actually stuck Cat Williams. Remember that face we was talking about? I stuck in him and he was grown ass granddaddy. You know what I'm saying? Granddaddy. I love you. Suck my neck. Suck my neck.
That's very specific.
Is this dude Kanye level cooked, or is all these dudes sword fighting?
They're all sword fighting, bro.
He turned down $50 million 4 times.
Okay, can you pause it? So he's definitely cooked, but also if he isn't cooked, what's the problem?
Well,
What's
the
the
problem,
problem?
here's the issue.
What's the problem
is that
with
Cat
powerful
Williams
black
called
males?
out everybody else for doing this.
Yeah.
That becomes the issue. It's like how many of these guys like hate on the gays, hate on the trans, and then they're doing that.
Yeah, it's like, maybe, if you guys don't have such a rampant, I don't know. Being gay is not anything but being gay. It's not a problem,
right?
Don't try to bury it beneath the floorboard.
But the reason that's interesting is because Cat Williams threw everyone under the bus.
Yeah.
And said that they did gay shit to get where they are.
Oh gosh, are you gonna play this?
Yeah, it's.
All right, we'll put this on Patreon. I don't think that we can put this on the YouTube, but go ahead and play it. I can't believe you've never seen this Joe Mixon thing.
No,
and I got the reason. It's she blew cigarette smoke in his face.
Oh, that is bad.
That's bad.
Okay,
yeah, I would knock her out too.
First of all, who's smoking? Oh, yeah, okay. Listen. You do not hit women.
Oh my God.
Do not hit women. Do not hit women. Ladies, don't hit men.
Don't hit people.
Don't hit people. Men never hit women. Ladies, don't hit guys.
I love that. Because there's an onus of never and there's an onus of don't.
Yeah.
And that's because you believe in gender norms.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think that video shows gender norms.
Yes, it does show gender norms. And it shows the power of an NFL running back.
Yeah, 100.
All right.
Dude, every guy, all of us. I mean, Dylan's got a little bit of got some tie box, so I don't know if he'd allow Mixon to get that close to you.
No, definitely not. Definitely not. I want to be within kicking range at all times. I'm not good up close, so always, manage your distance properly.
Are you back in Thai boxing?
If you can learn one thing from this podcast, if a wild and out bitch is coming at you, maintain your distance, okay? Because you're going to need to throw a disarming kick every once in a while.
Dude, listen to me. I've said this before. There's some hot MMA fighter chicks.
Oh, my God.
Super hot.
Yeah.
I couldn't date any of them. Every girlfriend I've ever had has swung on me at some point.
Yeah.
And I've been studying martial arts, so I always see when it's coming, dude.
Right.
Like,
yeah.
I've had so many times. Wham! They just swing at the air, and I'm just like,
right. You have like Muhammad Ali type of head speed.
No. Dude, did you ever see the video? We'll end it here.
Have you ever seen the video? Get the fuck out of the way of a punch.
Where Sonny Liston pulls out a gun and he fires it, and Muhammad Ali runs off, and he brought a fake gun just to scare Muhammad Ali. Dude,
okay. What is that proving? I'd run away from somebody with a gun.
No,
too.
but that's the whole thing, because he was like a mob, like kind of strong man.
Oh, Sonny Liston.
So they were fighting, and like Muhammad Ali he's like the original troll. He would troll these guys. He'd show up their shit, talk shit. Yeah. Oh, here it is, dude. Watch this. It's so hilarious.
Pain against Liston.
I have seen this.
Even going so far as to rent a bus and drive it to Sonny's house while calling him a coward and a bum through a bullhorn.
Right here, ready?
Finally came to a head when Clay approached Liston at the Desert Inn in Las Vegas, where the champ was shooting craps and losing. Liston was in no mood to be harangued by the mouth from the south. Drawing a gun, Sonny fired, frightening his young tormentor into a hasty retreat.
No, keep it playing. Watch.
The gun was filled with blanks.
Okay, he was just fucking with people. That's great. Like, if you do that right now, you're done. They're stripping you of your belts. You're never fighting again.
Do not harangue and harass people, period. But definitely don't harass someone who's capable of beating the shit out of you, who's losing at craps.
Yeah, 100%.
That is not a good person to be fucking with. So I think that we've accomplished a lot today.
Dude, look, the downs are rising, bro. All right, guys, great show.
Oh, we didn't talk about this. Unbelievable.
What is it?
There's a painting that's out of Catherine, Princess of Duchess, and it's people are thinking that it's not a painting of her. I don't know. Do they really think that we think that she posed for this?
Like, and whoever painted that is awful.
I
Dude,
mean,
are you doing the princess? Which princess are you doing? Kate or Princess Leia? Which one is that?
I mean, it's like insert white female royalty and then just paint it. Like,
Yeah.
are we supposed to believe that she stood there for this?
Yeah, I
No.
mean, nobody believes that, dude.
Okay, so
Where is this? I mean, dude, they just offed her. They're like, listen, I know we did it with Di, but this bitch, she's getting out of pocket, dude.
Okay, yeah, she probably. You know what probably happened? She probably was smoking a cigarette and she blew smoke in William's face.
Yeah.
Jump in the comments. Let us know what you thought about the episode. Sorry for Israel-Palestine. Sorry for my unbelievable podcast, Bad TV. Go listen to that. Go see Sam in La Jolla tonight.
Check out Doom Scrolling. Check out Broken Sim. It's been on fire lately, dude. Broken Sim.
Subscribe. Tell your family. Tell your friends. Spread the word. And we love you guys very much.
Welcome to Deep Waters.
Where are you going right now?
So they crank the 5G up, and then we just all get shaken and baking microwave. I love it.
I didn't say that, you absolute moron.
There was no dinosaurs. Those were Nephilim giants from the Bible.
And Lucifer is in the Vatican?
Yes.
Oh, okay, got it.
I think space is probably like just a giant liquid. Build it up, seal the wealth. When it's about to collapse, release the gays.
Are you going to get the jab?
Never. Conspiracy Social Club, aka Deep Waters.